Bo, is that one of those games where you're happy to take a point or you're frustrated that you're giving up the extra point at such a critical time?
I mean, I think we're happy that we had the pushback and, obviously got it to the overtime. Obviously it's upsetting not to get that extra point. In my opinion, we shouldn't have gone to overtime in the first place. We made, including myself, just a bad giveaway. And, it's unfortunate, but we just got to learn from it and move on.
Tanner, your team hasn't been involved in a lot of one-goal games this season, but you have been the last couple of nights. Where do you think this game kind of turned after you built up a 2-0 lead?
I don't know where if it turned. They just capitalized on their chances, it's what these games are going to come down to. Especially when the long haul starts, could be a real battle. Especially when we play these teams over and over, it becomes kind of playoffs. So there's not much room, and there's not much, a lot to do. So it's a low scoring games usually.
Next up, we'll go to Farhan Lalji.
Bo, can you take us through that one play you referred to earlier? The giveaway was just a case of a pass that should have been harder, or was there more to it?
Yeah, it was just a pass that should have been harder. I think it was just a little miscommunication between Huggy and I, and ultimately I was going to move that over to him quicker. Things happen fast in this game, and it's just one of those plays where I should have made a harder play there, and obviously they capitalized on their chances.
That play aside, you guys have managed the puck better these last 3 games previously. Do you feel maybe there were a few moments of the types of plays you've been trying to get away from that maybe seeped into tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played 2 great games, and obviously I think our game last game was a little bit better. We were a little cleaner, but tonight again, I thought we carried the play the majority of the game, and tested Markey, pretty well. And again, we made a couple mistakes and they capitalized on it, and we just got to tighten it up even more. I mean, we're going in the right direction, but we have to be just that touch better.
Next, we'll go to Ian McIntyre. Go ahead, Ian.
Hey, Bo, you got 1 goal tonight from power play pressure, and you had the other one 5-on-3. But overall, the power play's kind of been hot and cold this year, and I know that it's not where you guys would like it to be overall. What's been the biggest problem? And even though you got the one, do you think it hurt you?
Yeah, I mean, we could have definitely, capitalized on our chances on the power play for sure. I think we're just a little frustrated. And I think we just got to get back to the way we know how to play. And that's, simplifying it a little bit, and capitalizing on our chances. It's not like we're getting chances or not getting chances. I think it's just a matter of bearing it and making the plays when they're there. We're just a little shaky right now, and we got to sharpen up.
And Tanner, how important is it that you guys try and actually string together some wins here? Because obviously where you are in the standings right now, winning one and losing one isn't going to do it.
No, 500 isn't really going to cut it. But if you can swing a few here, it's, I said it before, every game is kind of those 4-point games that you talk about in a regular season. It's just you're playing everyone in your division. So, there's no outside help. It's all on yourself. So, we got to start keep getting points here and start stringing some together.
Ben Kuzma, go ahead.
Yeah, question for Tanner. You're probably going to see Markstrom again on Wednesday. On your goal, you did 2 great things. I mean, obviously you got into the right area, Tanner, but with the deflection, you seem to take away Markey's eyes a little bit. How crucial is that going to be Wednesday? I mean, he looks like one of those guys, if he sees it, he's going to stop it. Do you need to get more bodies to him on Wednesday, and do you need to make it a little bit more difficult for him?
Yeah, it's been a topic of conversation throughout this series, I guess you can call it. That point. Obviously, Markey's a pretty big guy, so he can see around you or over top you anyway if he wants to. And like you said, you look at our last game, we got a lot of pucks and a lot of bodies to net, and came out on top. So definitely try to do that again.
Just a quick follow-up. You've been in the league a long time, Tanner, and you've seen everything. I mean, maybe not so much the 6-game losing streak in games where you guys played fairly well, but tonight it was just this bizarre sequence, this trio of sequences that kind of swung momentum. Have you seen anything like that in a game before, where 3 plays kind of dictated the tempo and had it turn that quickly?
Yeah, you can go back to 2 games ago. Those 2 goals off of us. It just kind of sometimes seems like when it rains it pours, and I think, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you just got to keep on working to to get ourselves out of it, and keep on looking at the bright side. So tough bounces happen. It's hockey. It's what you do to afterwards to try to get out of it.
I'll take a last couple of questions from Daniel Wagner.
Early in the season, puck management was a major issue. A lot of odd man rushes, breakaways against. Seemed you had cleaned that up over the last few games, but tonight it seemed to be an issue again. What do you think caused that? Is it Flames' pressure on you guys, or is it just a matter of cleaning up your own game again?
No, I mean, yeah, we gave up a couple more than we'd like to tonight, but I think our game's been pretty tight these last couple games, 3, at least the past 3 or 4. I think it's just they're trying to get behind us. I think our D were doing a great job last couple games of stepping up and being aggressive on the forecheck. So maybe they're switching things up there, and they got a couple bounces that went their way tonight. But I think for the majority of it, I think we've been playing pretty well, and we got to just stick to our game plan, stick to our identity, and keep working hard. And eventually we're going to get rewarded for it. Obviously, we'd like to have a couple back and a little, get some more bounces. But for the most part, we got to just keep being positive and focus on the next game here.
And Tanner, you get that goal at the end of power play. The second unit has maybe had a bit of a tough time getting going this season. Has it been a matter of just a lot of different players being cycled in and out of the lineup and on that unit?
Yes and no. I think I thought we had one tonight. Turns out the guys came out of the box. So you could maybe call it a power play if you really wanted to look at it. It was definitely a step in the right direction. I think we've been doing some good things lately. Obviously, we're trying to get the goose egg off the board with our unit and try to help the power play percentage out, and also our team. So hopefully things start clicking here soon.